Brothers and sisters of Local 51, this is your November election update. While the November 3rd election is important, another important election is happening. The election of a first vice president and 2 trustee positions for Local 51. You will have a say in who gets to represent you for the next 2 years in these positions. You will also be voting on proposed changes to our bylaws, which I will explain shortly. Due to COVID, the Executive Board has voted to suspend in-station voting and rely solely on voting by mail. The ballots were mailed out this weekend, so please check your mail. If you have not received a ballot by November 3rd, please contact the union office to have a ballot mailed to your correct address. See the description below for the union office phone number. Someone should be there from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. The election committee, with Ruben Candelaria as chair, will be in charge of collecting the ballots from the P.O. box and securing them until the election closes at noon on November 16th. In the notice of elections form you received last month, it stated you would also be voting on the number of delegates to send to the IAFF biannual conference in Las Vegas, Nevada this January. Last month, the IAFF Executive Board voted to hold the conference virtually, and as such, you will not be voting to send delegates. Rest assured, your Local 51 Executive Board will participate in the conference and have a say in who will be our next General President and Secretary-Treasurer at the IAFF level. Our Local 51 bylaws have not been updated since 2012. The Bylaws Committee started working on updating the bylaws in January. COVID prevented some work from being done, but the proposed changes are what the committee feels is necessary at this time. I want to thank the committee for their work over the past year. The proposed bylaws include updated language on the roles and responsibilities for your vice presidents. You will also be voting to give every board position a $50 increase per month to help offset the expenses incurred while conducting union business. The current salaries have remained the same for over 20 years. Board members spend a lot of time away from their families, assisting with union business, and this increase will not raise union dues. The other changes include updated language on our workers' comp specialist, allowing the board to adjust the pay based on productivity and job performance. The language on the stewardship program was also updated with the goal of starting the program early next year. Updated language on allowing incorporation of dues calculation for participating in the Texas State Association was also added. The 60-40 plan that was passed by the membership last year was also incorporated into the proposed bylaws. This allows $10 of your monthly dues to be split, with $6 going towards political action and the remaining $4 to be used for other programs such as the Cancer Fund. We've already been able to help some of our brothers who've been diagnosed with cancer this year, and this fund will allow us to continue helping. The Executive Board hopes you will consider voting for these changes, and as always, should you require further explanation, please contact any of the Executive Board officers. In keeping with our promises of transparency and membership education, you can click on the links in the description below to view a copy of a letter explaining the items you will be voting on in more detail, and also a copy of the proposed bylaws with text highlighted in red and green. The red highlights indicate original text that will be deleted, and the green highlights indicate text that will be added. As always, stay safe and wear a mask.